So today I'm going to preview some of the things I've been doing with the graph-based file explorer in Codex. So this is the root folder I've been working on. We can see that it's got a number of different items, basic entities, subfolders, web pages, photos and videos here, and if we click these items, this views a photo, this loads a YouTube video entity, and so on. Now, this looks a little bit like a file explorer or a finder on a Mac, but it's a bit different because these aren't physical files stored on a hard drive. These are nodes in the graph network, and which means that if we want to add, copy something, we're not actually making a physical copy of bytes onto a disk. We're just creating a new reference. So this is actually a graph-based structure. So it looks like a folder system, but it's actually a graph. So what are some of the things we can do? Well, first of all, we can create a new folder, test folder, and we can enter into that. We can copy content, so let's grab these three, and we can either click the copy button or we can hit Control C, go to my test folder and paste. We can also delete that content as well. But what we're deleting when we delete that at the moment is we're actually deleting the reference to those entities. We're not deleting the entities themselves. So we can see that they're still there. And in fact, if we copy this one again, if I open up another window, we can see, in fact, that it's in two places at the same time. So the same entity referred to from two different parts of the folder graph. Now, we can also do drag and drop. This is more obvious if I pop into a subfolder here. I can just grab something, drag it across, and we can see that it's in there. We can double check that it's been added by clicking out and in again. And so we have copy and paste, drag and drop. We have multiple references from different folders. We can even refer to something, we can even have a child refer to its parent folder as well. So let's say, for example, we've got my test folder here. I could even have, well, if I go to, let's go to the subfolder, the subfolder could have a reference to the subfolder. So if I pop into the subfolder, even though I'm in the subfolder, I can get it into a circular reference here. I can get out of that by accessing the path. I can jump out of that. So we can see this is really a true graph network. This isn't a folder system like on your hard drive. This is actually a set of relationships which looks like a folder system that gives you the ability to traverse a graph. So the idea behind this is, as your Codex projects grow and you have assets beyond text, tag text, you have photos, pictures, PDFs, videos, 3D objects. You'll need easy ways to group and manage these things. So a folder metaphor is a nice place to begin, but if you need to go beyond that, if you want something to be in multiple folders at the same time, you can do that as well. You can work in the graph. So that's all I have to show for today.